A very good afternoon to all of you children. In today's session, let us revise on the topic pronouns. Okay, pronouns, that is worksheet 10 and 11. So, let's revise on the topic. Okay, Devananda, come on, tell me what is a pronoun. Devananda. Devananda. Come on, tell me what is a pronoun.
More than one.
Pronoun. Pronoun means what? Pronoun. Angelina, come on, tell me what is a pronoun is.
Replacing a noun.
Yes, replaces. A pronoun is a word which replaces a noun. Is that clear? Noun means we know. Nouns are names of
Person, place, animal or a person, place, animal or a thing.
animal or a thing. Yes. So the nouns are pronouns or word that replaces a noun. Why are we replacing it with a pronoun? You have any idea regarding it? Why do we replace the noun? Can't we keep the noun itself? Angelina is 6 years old. Angelina studies in grade 2. Angelina lives in Mala. So again, the Angelina, the word is repeated again and again. So in order to avoid its repetition, what do we do? What do we do? We make use of the pronoun. Does it sounds good if you repeat the name again and again?
It.
Yes. Instead of repeating the name again and again and again, saying the names again and again, it sounds so awkward. So what do we do is we make use of the pronoun. Okay. So there are 7 main pronouns are there. What are they? What are they? Come on, all of you sit
Good
straight.
afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon to all.
You all do
The pronouns we use. Which are the 7 common pronouns? Yes, come on, tell me. I, it, he, she, you, we, they.
we
So these are 7 main pronouns or the common pronouns we call them. So we make use of these pronouns to replace the noun with a pronoun. Is that clear? Now let's move on to the topic. So have you understood why are we using the pronouns? Instead of repeating the name again and again, we make use of the pronoun in order to avoid repetition. So word that replaces a noun is called the pronoun. The 7 main or the common pronouns are I, it, he, she, we, you, they. So we have to know this very well. With this 7 pronouns, we will play the game. It has different forms. It has object pronouns and all these are there. But we should be familiar with these 7 pronouns very well. Once more, I'll repeat. I, it, he, she, you, we, they. So there are 7 common pronouns. Okay. So let's move on to the topic. All of you, please do take your rough book also. So a word or a pronoun is a word that replaces a noun. Pronoun is a word that replaces a noun. Replaces means which are used instead of a noun. Okay, so a pronoun is a word that replaces a noun. Okay, so Ravi has not come to school today. So why are we using? So in order to avoid this repetition, Ravi is not well. Ravi visited the doctor yesterday. The doctor gave Ravi medicine. Ravi feels that if Ravi takes the medicine regularly, Ravi will recover soon. So here you can see the Ravi is repeated again and again. So it sounds so awkward. So we make use of the pronoun in order to avoid its repetition. So all of you, please do look at it. Ravi has not come to school today. Why? He is not well. He visited the doctor yesterday. The doctor gave him medicine. He feels that if he takes the medicine regularly, he will recover soon. So this passage is okay. So in order to avoid repeating the name again and again, we made use of the pronoun. Have you understood what is the use of the pronoun? So accordingly, we have to. Okay. So accordingly means if it's here. So now let's move on to the 7 main pronouns. These are the 7 main pronouns or the common pronouns we call it. Just we will memorize these 7 common pronouns. Okay. First we will start with I, it. All these are the singular pronouns. He, she. So these are the singular pronouns. I, it, he and she are the singular pronouns. Have you understood? I, it, he, and she are the singular pronouns. I, it, he, and she are the singular pronouns, and the plural pronouns are you, we, they. You, we, they. So these are the plural pronouns. Have you all understood? So I, it, he, you, we, they are the common pronouns. These are called as the common pronouns. Okay, now let's move on to the usage of each one. They is a plural pronoun. Why do we use them? When we talk about many people, many animals, and many things, we make use of this plural pronoun they. Okay, they are boys. Okay, even for animals, many in number, we use the pronoun they. Even for things, we use the plural pronoun they. Okay, if more than one. We is also a plural pronoun. But what is the special, what is here we have to note here is, here you should be included into it. Okay, you along with your family members went for a picnic, then we can use the pronoun we. If you are not included into it, then we can't use the pronoun we. Have all of you understood? Means Govind and I went for a party. So you are included into it, then we can use the pronoun we. We went to the party. Okay. If you are not included into it, then we can't use we. So if you are included into it, then we can use the pronoun we. Okay, have you understood the meaning of we? Now we'll move on to the you. You is also a plural pronoun. But what is the special here is you can be used for both for singular and the plural pronoun, plural. Okay, you are a girl, you all are my students. So have all of you understood the plural pronouns? There are three plural pronouns. That is they, we, you. They, we, you. Now let's move on to the singular pronoun. Singular pronoun, when we talk about a feminine gender, we use she. Okay, so when we talk about the masculine gender, what do we use? We use the pronoun he. When we talk about myself, that is I am a boy, I am a girl, I am a student, I am a teacher. So when you talk about myself, you use the pronoun I. Okay, so when you talk about an animal or an inanimate thing, inanimate means what, children? Non-living thing. Okay, so we use the pronoun it. So these are all about the 7 main pronouns. Is that clear to all of you? Clear? So we should
Yeah.
deal with the 7 main pronouns. It is easy to remember. I, it, he, she, we, you, they. Okay, now the game starts. So with these 7 main pronouns, these are the 7 main pronouns. And these 7 pronouns has different forms. Now, possessive pronouns we are not going to learn. Our main game is with the subject pronouns and the object pronouns. Okay, so these are the 7 main pronouns, and these 7 main pronouns has another form which is called as the object pronoun. Now, all of you please do listen. Here in a sentence, all of you please do listen. All of you please do take your rough book too. Okay. My mother is kind. Everyone likes my mother. Okay, so here are 2 sentences. Here, my mother is a subject in the sentence because it usually comes first. Subject usually comes first in a sentence. So, my mother has to be replaced by a subject pronoun. So, we use the first form. Have you understood? Here, everyone likes my mother. Here also, it's my mother. But here it comes as the object in a sentence. So this, my mother, this word, here the object has to be replaced by the object pronoun. Have you all of you understood? Okay. Have you understood the meaning of it? Okay. In 2 sentences, my mother here, Here, the subject pronouns, these are the subject pronouns. Okay, so the subject should be replaced by the subject pronouns. Have you all understood? Object in a sentence has to be replaced by the object pronouns. I told you my mother is a feminine gender, so it should be replaced by she. Okay, so my mother is kind. So we will write there, she is kind. Everyone likes, again, can we use she there? Everyone likes she? No, that is not the way to use it. So here, my mother in the next sentence comes as the object in a sentence and it should be replaced by her. Have you understood the meaning of the subject and the object here? Have you all of you understood? So this table, possessive pronouns, you leave it for time being. For second standard, you leave it. When we go to the higher classes, we will learn. These two tables are very, very important. So let us be thorough with the 7 pronouns, the main pronouns, and also its different form. So it is altogether the 14. So I, it is me, you, there's no difference in you. He, it is him. She, it is her. They, it is them. It, the same it, and we, us. Please do memorize it well. So when you find in a sentence, you have to first pick out whether it's a subject or an object. Usually, subject comes in the beginning. Object comes at the end of the sentence, or you can find it in the middle or after the subject. So the object should be replaced by an object pronoun. Otherwise, subject is usually the is the doer of the action. Who does the action here? And the object pronoun are the receiver of the action. Okay. Have you all of you understood? So when you look at the sentence, you will know it how to do it. So all of you, please do look here. How do we change these sentences into so here my mother is, she is kind, because she is the subject here. So we write there, she is kind. Okay, here in the second sentence, everyone likes my mother. So what do we do here? Here, everyone likes, it is my mother. So what do we write here? Instead of my mother, here is the object here. So it should be replaced by everyone likes her. Is that clear to everyone? So this is how the change has to be made. You have to replace it with the appropriate pronouns. Okay. So I hope this is the main thing you have to learn while it comes to the written examination. This is very, very important. The page number in your book, the page number 29 is very important. Other than that, you will be asked to identify the pronoun in a sentence, or you have to fill in the gap or fill in the blanks using using a suitable pronoun. This is the way the questions will be asked for the pronouns. Okay. So I'll give you the other way. Okay. So this is the one way of asking question. The other way is the simple. She can sing well. You have to identify the pronoun in the sentence. She can sing well. So this usually comes in the MCQ examination. Tell her to sing a song. We will all listen. We will all listen to her. So who can do this task for me? Ahmed, come on, Ahmed. Now identify the pronoun in the sentence.
She.
Yes, she. Very good.
Her.
Yes, very good. Her. Then, is there any other pronoun in the third sentence?
Ma'am, her.
Yes.
Her.
Yes, come on, a little more audible. She can sing well. Okay, she is the pronoun there. Tell her to sing a song. So in that, her is the pronoun there. We will all listen to her. Here.
Her. Her.
Her. Only her is there. Is there any other pronoun on the third sentence? Is there any other pronoun? Come on, read the sentence once more. Ahmed.
She can sing well. She
We will all sing to her. Okay, tell her to sing a song. She can sing well. Tell her to sing a song. We will all listen to her. There's one more pronoun in the sentence. The third sentence.
listen.
We is the pronoun. So there are four pronouns in the sentence. So you will be asked to identify the pronoun in the sentence, or you have to fill in the blanks using an appropriate pronoun. Okay, so this is the way the different questions will be asked for you. So for time being, let us do, I'll be writing few questions for you. Let us do that. Okay, are you all ready? All of you, please do take your rough book with you. Okay. The first question is you have to replace the sentences using the underlined word using an appropriate pronoun. Okay. I love my kitten. Dash the kitten is very playful. So replace the underlined word using an appropriate pronoun. Okay. My father loves cooking. You have to replace the sentences using an appropriate pronoun. Okay. Okay. There are four sentences for you. I'm not going to give you many. Four sentences. Now, what you have to do is read the sentence and replace the underlined words. Okay, these are the underlined words by a suitable pronoun. Write only the answers, children. Write it quickly so that we may do few more questions also. Finished? Okay. Johan, come on, do the first sentence for me.
I love my
Kitten.
kitten.
The kitten.
The kitten is very
Playful.
playful.
Okay, instead of the kitten, what do we replace it? How do we replace it with a pronoun there instead of the kitten?
The kitten.
Instead of the kitten, which pronoun do we use there? It is an animal. So what do we use there? For animals, which pronoun do we use? If it's one. Come on. There is only one pronoun for animal. Which is that pronoun?
Is.
Huh? What is that? Come on. What you said is right. Come on, pronounce it properly. What is that?
Ma'am, is.
It. What is that? It. Okay. It. So we use, instead of the kitten, we have to use it there, because I've already told you, for an animal or an inanimate thing, we use the pronoun it if it is singular. So here the kit, for the kitten, it is very playful. Very good. Okay, Johan. Okay, Jessica, come on, do the next one for me.
He loves cooking.
He loves
Cooking.
Yes, he loves cooking. Instead of my father, it should be replaced. It is a subject, so it should be replaced by he. Okay, for a masculine gender, it is he only. Very good. Abhinav, come on, Abhinav. Very good, Jessica. Abhinav, read the third question and tell me the answer.
Can you see Raman?
Yes, can you see Raman?
Can you see him?
Him. Very good. Raman is a masculine gender. So when it is, if here Raman is the object here, so we have to write there, you see him. Okay, him is the answer. Okay, Niranjan, come on, Niranjan, do the next one for me.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, do the last one, fourth question.
He.
My brother and
He.
my brother and I. So which pronoun do we use?
He.
What is that?
He.
No, it's wrong. My brother and I, which pronoun? I told you there is one pronoun there, where if you are included into it, which pronoun do we use, Niranjan? I've told you, this is a plural pronoun. Okay, three plural pronoun have three stages. What is that? Come on, tell me the answer.
Me.
We, very good. We. Okay.
Me.
So we, yes. So I've already told you there are three pronouns are three different uses. 7 pronouns are there. 7 pronouns are 7 different uses are there. We can't use it as and when we wish somewhere. Okay. So here you are included into it. So we can't use they or we or whatever it. We have to use the pronoun we. I've told you when you are included into it, then we have to use the pronoun we. Okay. So we play in the park. Have all of you understood? So this is the way you replace the sentence using an appropriate pronoun. So this exercise is very, very important, children. So for the written examination, it will be asked. Okay. Now let me write 2 more questions for you. I could not meet Mary. So it should be replaced by Mary should be replaced with. So what do we do? Who did not get the chance here? Rishit, come on, Rishit, do it. Do the 5th question. I could not meet Mary. It should be Mary should be replaced by an appropriate pronoun.
She.
How come she? She is not the friend, but here Mary is the object here. So what do you do here?
Her.
Yes, very good. I could not meet. I could not meet
her.
her. Very good. I could not meet her. Is that clear to all of you? Okay. Now one more question. So this is the way you have to do it, children. If such a question is being asked, please do think and go through your notes very well. Unless you go through the notes, you will not learn. Okay. Can you help my sister
Congratulations.
my
Congratulations.
and
Congratulations.
yes.
In
And this is a question here. Can you help my sister? Who's that talking there?
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Okay, Rida, come on, Rida, unmute it and read the next question. Read that question, fifth question. Not fifth, no, it is sixth. Sixth question. Can you help my sister and me? Rida is there? Okay.
Help my sister and
Me. So how will I replace my
Yes,
sister
ma'am.
and me using an appropriate pronoun? Yes, come on, tell me.
Can you help my sister?
My sister and me.
Us.
Yes, very good. Can you help us? So here, I've told you my sister and me, you are included into it. But here it is the object here. Is the object, it should be replaced. It should be replaced by an object pronoun. For my sister and me, the correct object pronoun, it is us. Okay, children. So please keep all these in mind while you do the pronouns. Pronouns, you have to think very well before you do it. Okay. So I hope it is clear. Go through your, in pronouns as such, you will be asked to identify the pronoun first. Then you are supposed to circle it or fill in the blanks using an appropriate pronoun. Or the next exercise is as we did it here in today's class, that is replace the words by a suitable pronoun. Okay, by the underline. So please go through the notes well, children. All the best for you. Please do learn well for your exams. I wish you all a very best. Thank you all, children. Thank you, children. Thank you, children.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Bye, children.